A woman in a hijab means you are shameful to look at, you are dirty to look at, therefore you need to be covered because you are a walking sin. So if I am tempted to look at you or to rape you, you made me rape you because you made me see your ankle because it flashed a little bit under the hijab, and therefore you deserve to be raped, or you deserve to be beaten, or you deserve to be abused.
But what about your women? Why are they also covered? You cover them. You know, this question comes up all the time. So I said, because we follow the Mother Mary. Finished. Closed. Topic closed.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear family. Welcome back to MEEM Studio channel. It truly warms my heart to be here again. If this is your first time here, we're truly honored to have you. And hi from Indonesia. It's such a joy and an honor to be here with all of you, my dear brothers and sisters in faith, wherever you may be. You're welcome to say hi in the comments and let us know which part of the world you're watching from. It would be so beautiful to see this home filled with love and salams from every corner of the globe. In today's video, I'm inviting you once again, my dear brothers and sisters, to sit back and dive into a super interesting video from the Islamic Direction channel. The title is Brigitte Gabriel versus Mufti Menk. Why Muslim women wear hijab? Why Muslim men keep beard? To spice things up, I've brought along 12 reactors, all of whom are our friends from the Christian community. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Bismillah.
So let's watch, guys.
When you see the hijab at the Women's March and all that, and knowing what you came from, it must absolutely enrage you.
Oh, it's very sad. It saddens me because when I see what the American public is trying to sell our daughters and our future generations as acceptable without recognizing the ramification of it. Because Americans are not seeing the ramification. When you start seeing hijab popping into a community, that's a sign of radicalization. That's not a sign of progressiveness. It's a sign of going backward. That's actually the first sign of a radicalization of a community, because that means they're becoming more devout, more.
When she says going backwards, actually I wish the world would go backwards, not too far, but a little bit backwards, because I feel like we're too forwards in the wrong, like culture is dying because of the forwardness. Culture, respect for self, for others, it's gone, it's dying.
More following the Quran to the letter, oppressing women. A woman in a hijab means you are shameful to look at, you are dirty to look at, therefore you need to be covered because you are a walking sin. So if I am tempted to look at you or to rape you, you made me rape you because you made me see your ankle because it flashed a little bit under the hijab, and therefore you deserve to be raped, or you deserve to be beaten, or you.
Oh my god, where did she get her facts? She knows nothing. She knows nothing. And she's here yapping about, like, well, if that was the circumstance, I wish I didn't even think what I thought. I'm just gonna continue.
Or you deserve to be abused. What message are we sending our daughters?
Yeah.
According to Islam, the God recommended hijab for those women who are modest and pious at heart, so that the people in the society know them as modest and pious. Hijab is a sign of modesty and piousness, which dictates that women with hijab do not enjoy displaying their beauty to all, and they do not want to be known to all as hot and sexy. They are not open for flirting or asking out for a date. Their beauty, charm, appealingness, etc. are preserved for their selected special one. It is a lifestyle, and believing women feel dignified in hijab as it empowers them, gives them authority and control over the viewership of their beauty. And women who follow this lifestyle feels insulted, disrespected, and undignified when their hijab is questioned. Hijab cannot be imposed on anyone, because if hijab is forced or imposed on anyone, then that hijab will be deceptive and hypocritical, and that person may end up doing things which may bring shame on this holy dress code. Hijab has to come from within, with integrity and understanding, and the God knows what people have in their heart. If someone is not modest and pious inside, their hijab of outside is meaningless.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Brigitte, in a sense, got that from.
her point of view. I think it is from this, should I say, freedom of speech and all that, because I just felt like, you understand, it's just very unnecessary. How would somebody, understand, being not modest, and then you call it, understand, oppression, that people should be free? So it means that people should be free, in a sense, walking naked.
I truly respect ladies that wear hijab. That's to show that they are proud Muslims, they are proud of their religion.
You see, one day I was invited to a Christian school to speak, and it was a girls' school. So I went to speak to them, and the first question they told me is, why do you have a beard? Why do you have a beard? So I said, what do you mean? They said, no, these are Talibans. So Allah put it in my mind. This was a pure Christian school. You know, they had idols that they have, little pictures and portraits and so on. I said, you know, to be very honest with you, we follow the prophets. And you know, I don't want to use the Prophet Muhammad's example because you don't believe in him. We are talking now to Christians. But I want to tell you, when I walk in the streets of Harare, Harare is the capital of Zimbabwe, where I come from. When I walk in the streets of Harare, the small boys, they say, Jesu. You know what is Jesu? Jesus. Says, there is Jesus walking. But when they see your priest, they don't say that. Are you following what I'm saying? When they see your priest, they don't say, there is Jesus walking. I say, but why? The reason is, we follow Jesus as well. I did not see Jesus without a beard. Anyway, I saw him with robe, and you drew the picture. I don't even believe that that is the proper picture, because we are not allowed to make those pictures. But you drew the picture. According to your picture, I have got a beard. I look closer to him than any one of you. So they were quiet. So one other girl thought she was clever. So she said, but what about your women? Why are they also covered? You cover them. You know, this question comes up all the time. So I said, because we follow the Mother Mary. Finished. Closed. Topic closed.
Okay, and I'm surprised seeing them bringing the statue of Virgin Mary, despite the fact they said they don't even know her, and what we project as the status, which is a kind of a mere picture we are using to describe. It's a descriptive picture. I think I should use that word.
Like seeing a Muslim man with beard all over him. Moderate one is okay. The moderate, you know, there are some people you feel okay, like the prophet. Is it the prophet? What would I even call him? The imam or so. What do you feel about his own beard?
And it's okay because it's neat. He maintained it is nice, so it's okay.
Okay, so the thing is that when you have long beard, you should maintain it. Yeah,
please.
maintain the
Take
beard.
care of it.
Yeah, take care of the beard.
The beard is trying to like follow the ways of Jesus, because what he saw in movies, he saw in pictures, is that Jesus has beards and Jesus covered himself. So he's just trying to, you know, follow the ways of Isa, Jesus Christ.
Topic closed. Our women are closer dressed to what Christianity teaches than the Christians themselves. We are purer in Christianity than the Christians themselves, because look at the dress code, look at the morals, look at the conducts, look at how strictly we follow the 10 commandments, look at how we would like to, you know, stop certain things from happening and so on. And every little while they find it creeping in. The church sometimes will allow homosexuality, they will allow, it changes. They change it in order to get more people to follow. With us, even if no one is following, the deen will remain. And still there will be people who will follow. So let us remember, when you want to think of answers and when you have discussed, you will have the answers. Now, to cover yourself, how can that be oppression? Because today I am covered. If in 50 years from now, they might tell the men that if you don't move with shorts, you are oppressed, then what are we going to do? All of us are going to move in shorts. Allahu Akbar. Can you imagine myself and everyone else here sitting here in shorts, one short only like this? They say, no, if you don't wear shorts, you are oppressed. So the sisters who are seated here, some of them are fully covered, some of them have their faces open. Nobody has forced them to do that. It is their own will. They are Muslim, they are surrendering to Allah. So we believe that in the same way, you see, sometimes people say it is oppression to cover. Why are you covering? I have had questions regarding my own family, where people say, why do you force your family to cover? And I tell them, you ask them. Did I force them? I didn't force them. No, it's oppression. So I'm oppressed.
Oh my God, like he can really convince someone from, you know, like, I don't know how to put it, guys. I've never seen someone giving me something like the way this guy gave me, like his solutions. How would I even put it? I don't even know. Like, I'm speechless, guys. But this guy is good.
You know, yesterday I was in Colombo. And I gave this example and I want to give it to you. It's a very good example. I was one day sitting in an aircraft a few years ago. There was a man who sat next to me. And he looked at me, he doesn't know me, he doesn't know anything about me, and he told me, you people oppress your women. To start with, no hello, no how are you, no good morning, nothing. You people oppress your women. So I looked at him and I said, Ya Allah, what should I tell this man? He wants to fight. You see, he wants to fight. He wants to argue and debate. So I can't talk to him on normal terms because he didn't talk to me on normal terms. So he was with his wallet looking at something. You know the wallet where the money is? He was looking at something. So I looked at him, I said, you are oppressing your money. He told me, what do you mean? I said, the same thing you mean that we oppress our women.
That's smart.
So he said, why? I said, because you are covering your money. Your money is covered. Everything is covered inside there. Can you see? He said, no, but this is because it's money. It's valuable. I said, our women are also valuable. They are valuable.
The part that was actually funny was when the man from the plane was like, why do you guys oppress your women? See how you are even dressed. And he told him that, oh, why are you oppressing your money? And that was a good answer, because why do we hide our money? Why do we cover our money?
So sometimes when you talk to someone who is foolish, you need to give them a foolish answer also. Foolish, they don't understand. Then he was quiet, he just did and he was quiet. There was no other answer. So the thing is, we believe, and you know, if you study, you will find today divorce is very high across the globe. And today problems have increased, marital problem. Today people are interested, may Allah protect us. We are in a Muslim country, we are happy and we thank Allah. But some other places in the world, men are interested in men and women are interested in women. You know what I'm talking about. Now in some countries, some of the most developed countries, I was reading an article recently, there are some people fighting. Listen to how people are taking not only religion away from us, but they are taking our brain away from us.
Yes, he has a point. He has a point. You know, normally, how do I put it? Me, without being told, and based on what I've been seeing around, I feel it's a personal decision. And as the man made mention previously, they are not being oppressed. And that is something very, very good. And it is something I've always believed to be true, that they are not being forced.
Yeah. Mufti Menk at it again. You see, I like this man. I like the way he speaks. I like the way he is always extant in his speeches.
But you know that sometimes, you know, the Quran is the holy book. And I've never read a passage in it. But I'm tempted to believe that most of the ladies are actually learning their holy book themselves for them to know the essence of, you know, covering their body.
I think that is the reason why, as he said, that divorce all over the whole place, because they are not content, honestly. So let's just be content with whatever God has given you, be content.
In the course of watching this particular piece, I kept asking myself, the rates at which we are seeing people divorcing these days compared to 50 years ago. What could be the problem? You know, what could possibly be the problem? I think that's a topic we need to, you know, think about it properly.
There are some people in developed countries who are fighting to say we are free to marry our dogs. Wallahi. They are saying, why is it if a man is free to marry a man, why can't a man and a woman be free to marry the dog? What is wrong? We are free, do what you want. They are fighting it. That is how the issue of homosexuality started many years ago, in the same way, where people said we are free, until they convinced some people that we are free, and they started. So now they started the other ball rolling. Very soon they will allow it. Astaghfirullah, may Allah protect us. So if you take a look at the Islamic ruling of covering, when there are women all over who are not covered, You have some, they might be more beautiful than others, and you have some, you know, maybe their character is not good, and so they're all different types. Like if you have a motor vehicle, say for example you have your motorbike. I notice, mashallah, here most people have motorbike. When you buy a motorbike and you are riding it, you are very happy because it's brand new, isn't it? But after some time you saw another motorbike, you say, oh, that one is better, I will get that one inshallah. And then you continue, after some time you change your motorbike, you get a better motorbike because you saw it. If you did not see that other motorbike, forever you were going to believe yours is the best. Wallahi. Look, you have a phone. If you have iPhone 4S, it's the latest, isn't it? So if you have iPhone 4S, you are very happy, you are excited, you keep in your pocket, you know, you talk. There is something called Siri, you talk and you see and how it works and everything. You are very excited. But when you see iPhone 5, you say, oh, now mine is not latest.
Guys, like this is my very best part on this subject. This thing that you just mentioned. You know, if you don't actually see something, there won't be attraction. That's just the basic. For attraction to be, there has to be vision, there has to be sight. If you don't see it, you won't get attracted to that very stuff.
For a man, you see, if a man wants to take a lady serious, well, not all men shall, but you know, the way you dress, it speaks so well of you. Good. Because if you are exposing everywhere and I want to take you serious, I can talk to you. You see this, I don't like it. We'll find a way to fix it. You see, but if you refuse to listen, you feel like this, I know you give birth one day, and if we eventually marry, and I know my daughters will look at you and they want to do what you're doing based on the fact that you are their mother.
I'm a Christian, right? If I want to marry, if you set me the option to marry from a Christian and a Muslim, just on that aspect of covering your body, I will have to choose marrying a Muslim. But I think in Muslim, it's more easier for their men to marry non-Muslim than for a non-Muslim man to marry a Muslim lady.
The best thing is I won't want to enter them like get married at all, because of I want to produce children that at least I'll be proud of. Exactly. You see, that will go out and you feel like yes, they are properly dressed. Because if you bring someone that's okay, if you decide to go ahead with it and you settle down, you have yourself to be blamed, because now the person will tell you, you met me like this and this and this and this.
But if you did not see iPhone 5, up to when you die, your iPhone 4S is the best. Do you agree with me? Yeah. There you are. So Islam says, your wife, when you got married, you are so happy, she's your bride, you had big function, you had such a nice place, father of the bride came, you came, everyone came. So when she is yours, you lower your gaze, you did not see another model. So you are very happy until the day you die, you think this is your best, finished. Subhanallah. But when you are looking here, looking there, and they are exposed, someone shows you hand, someone shows you leg, what happens? Your model, now you are not happy anymore. So divorce, I want another one. You see? And this is why it's happening on the globe. So Allah says, put nice clothing, so your beauty is covered, so it is appreciated. Other men, they will look down, women must look down, and the issue of lowering gaze is not only for women, both for women and for men. Lower your gaze. You don't have to stare someone, look them up, down, no. In Islam, we don't do that. So people say, no, you are free.
Yes, in this part, I really hear this one, that if you will look like up and down, because here in my country, you can look as like eye-to-eye contact with this female, male, something like that.
But me as a person, you know, normally people have this ideology or assumption that when a woman is more attractive when she is not completely covered. But I don't know, it is very different on my part. Yeah, because I think like if you are beautiful, you are, whether you are covered or not. I don't know if I'm the only man who has that ideology. It's not only Trust me.
But I hear that Muslim can't do that. Like if you're Muslim, so it's not allowed to do that. So if you can see, just see and look down. So that's why what he said in the video.
Let's be honest, Sometimes you see, you know, Muslim women like fully covered, and you can tell from afar that, wow, this lady is beautiful. Like, you know, created in the image of the Supreme Being, like very beautiful. So whether you are covered or not, me as a person, I believe we will get to know whether you are beautiful or not. And trust me, they are always beautiful when they are covered. That is what I've observed.
So people say, no, you are free. Wallahi, now there are laws which in some countries they are saying when you stay at someone, it can be called sexual harassment. So they want to jail you for looking. They want to jail you for looking. Islam from long has told us that be respectful. What is wrong? Now they are telling us, no, Islam is barbaric. How can they say that you are not allowed to look? But themselves they are saying that if you're looking at me too much, you are being very, very, you are being abusive. Yes. Sexual abuse. May Allah protect us. So we need to know the issue of dress code. We can answer them with logic, not with religion. Put religion on one side. We talk with logic to say, look, if you have someone, like I said a few days ago also in one of my talks, that you see the hair of a woman, when no woman's hair is showing, when someone gets married, that hair is so valuable, it attracts him, he looks at it, he appreciates it, and so on. But when everyone's hair is open, one uses Head and Shoulders, the other one uses Pantene, the other one uses this, Palmolive, and someone uses different thing. One hair is flying this side, one hair is flying that side. So what you have, you can't appreciate it, because if you see your wife's hair, you say, no man, but that other one I saw was better than this. So you're not happy. So the best solution is just cover yourself. And the best solution is lower your gaze. And this is why we believe firmly you need to work hard to be happy with what you have.
I talk about the hijab. Yeah, his points were very, very clear, and at the end he said, lower your gaze. Lower your gaze. Stop gazing. Stop. Even the ones with the hijab, some men still.
Oh my God, he just spoke about you controlling your eye, not to, it's not good to look at something too much. If not, you fall into temptation. Well, all his teaching, I see this man to be very wise, and, he's very wise in a way that I would say he's very brilliant. Yeah. That's how I see this man to be.
Islam teaches us contentment. Be happy with what you have, because wallahi, if you are not happy with what you have, your race will only end when you die. You will keep on running. Someone, for example, they have a nice cell phone, a mobile phone. It's okay. Every time latest one comes, you want it, you want it, you want it, you want. When will it stop? When you die, it stops. You see? If you follow what is latest, but if you have this phone, it is fulfilling your purpose. You need it maybe for email, for SMS, you need it for this, for that. Whatever your purpose is, it is fulfilling, stay with it. When you need to change because it is something material, when you need to change it for some reason, if you can afford it, then you change. Many people, they live beyond their financial means. Why? Because they want to follow what they see in the television. Oh, I need that phone. If there were no adverts today, we would all be very happy, more happy than what we are. Because an advert, what does it do to you? It shows you something which you don't have in such a way that you want it.
You see, for instance, when you look at and understand our ladies nowadays, of course, you got to realize that the rate in which people commit crime is just going high and high every day. Why is it going high? Most of the men that you see them, they go out to go and do this, do that. Why? Because they want to have money to be able to impress another lady. That's just all.
I do envy my Muslim friends, the men, because they have great treasure. For you to have a woman that covers her body, for you to have a woman whose body is reserved only to you, I think it is more than a privilege. And I'm advocating for our Christian ladies to start emulating such a way of life.
They want to buy a car so that they can impress this lady. They want to so that they can be in the club and spend the money. They want to. It's not that because they are even doing that to even go to the church or go to the mosques to go and support works of charity and all that. Even though God don't even need those things.
So sometimes your money you are saving to buy a house, but instead of buying your house, you saw something else, you took some money from there and bought it, but that was not necessary. Why? You saw the advert. Better you didn't see the adverts. Allahu Akbar. So I hope I have explained the issue of the dress code of women from a logical point of view, to say when something is covered, even from a more logical point of view, it is more respectful. I tell you, if there are two sisters walking down the street, one has a miniskirt and showing the chest and showing her hair, and here is short blouse, and the other one is fully covered. Young boys, who are they going to whistle at? Who are they going to do that to? They will trouble. They will come, hoot, make noise. With who? This one or that one? The one who is not dressed properly.
Logically speaking, if we are to analyze the example he gave, that if you see two women or two ladies dressed, one dressed properly, covering the whole body, and the second one, leaving the hand open, leaving the breast open, and leaving some part of the body open, you see, the one that is dressed improperly can be abused easily.
This video is impactful. Like, I really learned a lot from this. What do you think about this video?
To me, the video is okay. The words, everything is okay. It's perfect. Concerning the dress, I don't really have issue with their dressing. I'm not a Muslim Christian, so I don't have any say concerning their dressing and all that. So everything is okay.
Men, sorry to say men, a lot of men, let me not say men, so I won't generalize it. A lot of men are moved with what they see. Sometimes it's not all men that has that self-control for them to be able to control themselves.
You like the way they dress? Do you admire?
I don't like it, I don't hate it.
Okay,
So I don't have,
you are just in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's cool.
For me, yeah.
Like for their bias, for they also dress in their bias. Yeah. I'm okay with their bias. I love their bias and all that. For the hijab, I don't have issue with it.
Okay. Okay, they have abaya, so you can just wear the abaya.
Yeah.
One who is dressed properly, they won't try all that tricks. So all the people, they are either my sister, my daughter, my wife, or my mother. Your sister, your daughter, your wife, or your mother, or someone related to you. So in the same way, you don't want someone to play and tamper with your sister, your wife, your mother, and so on. You would not like also to do the same with somebody else's sister or wife or daughter or mother. Very important for us to know. Like I said, there are rules. What you like for yourself, you don't bump into somebody else. I want to do to someone else, but I don't want them to do to my family. How? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us protection. This issue of, women wearing jeans and t-shirts and so on, and taking out showing their hair, it only started a few decades ago. Before that, in the whole world, it was not there. The Victorian era in Europe, the women used to wear long dresses. Right now, 1950s. Long dresses to the bottom, never showing their legs, not even showing part of their legs. And they used to wear a big hat like this with a net. The hat used to have a net around it. They used to wear that up to recently. And only now, a few decades, it started. So we still want to preserve our way. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us goodness. We don't trample on other people's feet, and we hope that they don't trample on our feet. In the same way that the secular world considers it oppression. Yes, the secular world considers it oppression. To force someone to wear hijab, we say it is oppression to force someone to remove hijab. Same thing.
That was a really insightful. I like his logical remarks or like answers. And the girl in the beginning, the woman in the beginning, she definitely, hopefully she watched this, or she has watched something to answer her question, because seems very ignorant.
Rukia Dagtan, a non-Muslim reactor from the Philippines, is known for her consistent engagement with Islamic content. Her sincerity shines, and may the light within her continue to illuminate her path. Visit her channel and extend your support.
All the things that she was saying in the beginning, and it makes sense to answer people with, like he said.
I also love, I love seeing men with beard, but depending on how it is. Sometimes when it's too long, I get scared. When I was growing up, that's something I believe.
Delyash is a Christian woman who shared this experience by inviting her Christian friends to join the reaction. Beyond that, not much info is available about her, but you can visit and support her channel.
And should I say I believe, or I've seen on TVs all those notorious people like that goes to war, blah blah blah, this Iraq and Iran, blah blah blah. You see them with long. So I usually, when I see someone with long beard, I be like, oh, this person is an assassinator. I'm scared maybe the person will come kill me, or I'm always scared of people with long beard.
I learned a lot and he has said a lot. So I just want to say a little thing I learned that is very, very important for women to cover themselves. There's something that is covered, I think, is something that is valuable. So it's very, very important that we cover ourselves.
We have a Christian couple, Apostle Newton Silas and Nancy Grace. They hail from the United States and own the channel The Lifestyle NMS.
It may not be a must to cover everywhere or to wear hijab if you are not a Muslim, but very, very important to cover, to be modest in your dressing. Secondly, what I learned, I think I love this one, be contentment. Honestly, it's killing a whole lot of people. They are not content with what they have.
Like you said, most Muslims are never oppressed. The ladies, they don't oppress them to wear hijab. They do it willingly, and it's because they value and they cherish their religion, because it is in the Quran that they must cover themselves.
Bukunmi is a reactor from Nigeria and the owner of the channel Bukunmi BK Crown. She is a Christian. Feel free to stop by and show your support.
And like the man said, that is when you are well dressed, that's when you will not attract bad guys, or you will not attract guys that will disturb you. But if you dress indecent, that's when you see that guys will be wooing you, they'll be disturbing you, they'll be on your neck. But if you dress properly well, they will not look at you.
Based on what he said up to 50, like 1950, everyone was covering everything, you see. Now we see everything. You go outside, you see, like, everything is just open. I remember when I was a bit younger, if anyone come to my house with trousers, God, I will be preaching. I'll tell you, Deuteronomy 25 verse this, thou shalt not put on the garment that portray to a man, blah blah. You see, but now it's like, it's happening every day, everybody's wearing, so now it's like the society is.
His name is Marit Ifinyi Onidam, and he's from Nigeria. In this reaction, he's joined by his friend. Both of them are Christians. Feel free to visit and support his channel, Dumsybrown.
It's turning, so we're turning blind eye to it. That's why you see then divorce was very, very low. But now you're seeing option. You're seeing a side chick is now the order of the day. You see everybody now want to have side chick, have this one. So now you're not longer contented with the wife you have.
So that was really amazing, guys. So he really explained it very well, and it was really understandable, and I was really amazed. He's really so wise. To tell you honestly, he's really wise. So look, he really forced me. No, not forced. No, it's not forced. Like, he really teach me, like, yeah, you need to wear hijab.
Theresa Oyao, the owner of the channel under the same name. She is a Christian from the Philippines. Please visit her channel and show her your support.
So he really explained it very well. So I was really impressed on that, and it was really amazing. It was really, really amazing that I hear this. It's really a big opportunity for me, and it's really lucky to hear this. So this is really what I love, because he really explained it very well, and it's really understandable.
Wow, wow. What an educative message from Mufti Menk. Wow. You can tell this indeed is really very educative. You can tell that wearing an hijab does not make a woman to be oppressed. Rather, wearing an hijab brings out the beauty of a woman.
The mind behind Mr. The Performance is a Christian who regularly engages with Islamic content. Do visit and show some support to his channel.
And which, from what we have learned, hijab is like a commandment to the Muslim that they should, dress moderately. And that's why the women, they are putting on the hijab. Hijab is also meant as a protection to protect the women from being oppressed. not an oppression to the women.
Guys, this is actually educative, informative, and inspiring. You know, the way the world is going right now, I can't assess it. I can't just process it. Like, I don't understand where the world is heading to.
We have Michael. He's a non-Muslim content creator from the United States and the owner of the channel Michael TV. Let's show our support for his channel as a form of appreciation for his work.
When I see how some ladies dress, it kind of makes me want to question the belief they have as a Christian. You will see that some people will wear some kind of undies. Now these undies are, the only reason they called it undies is because it was supposed to be under your garment. It was supposed to be under your clothes.
He talked about the t-shirt and the jean that came some few years ago, that before now it wasn't like that. Okay. If you want to talk about this, I want to let you know that even the phone you are using today, you shouldn't even be using it. This picture you are seeing, this video, you don't even need it because they came some few years ago. Maybe someone is trying to tell us to go back to those olden days, even when they don't even wear clothes at all.
Nello is a Nigerian non-Muslim creator and the owner of UPOOH NOLLY TV. Feel free to check out her channel and show some support.
Because if you want to say it that way, then we have to refer back to the mud houses. Was it mud houses or thatch houses? We have to refer back to those days and do not dress properly or dress like Virgin Mary, and also you dress like Jesus, and do not touch the things that are new. But that's it. But that's the truth.
So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to open our doors. With this I end saying, Jazakumullahu khaira wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This video,
Like,
That was such a chill yet profound explanation from Mufti Menk, right? And the commentary from our 12 Christian reactors was absolutely fascinating to watch. Now, what about you, my dear brothers and sisters? I can't wait to read your amazing comments and reflections down below. Please remember to visit and support the channels of everyone featured in this video. They have shown great dedication in learning about Islam. Let us walk alongside them and pray that the light of Allah's guidance reaches their hearts. Until next time, my dear brothers and sisters, may peace and blessings be with you always. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I was really impressed with that, and it was really amazing.
And in the course of watching this video,